It's the NFL on EA Sports, and our focus is on Kyle Pitts. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Pats and the Jaguars on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Hey, Lion.
Going to the air right away, Lawrence. And incomplete to open things up.
And they want to get him going early in this one because, remember, he struggled throwing the football last week, and he's firing away to start this one. But that one was incomplete.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. This defense for the Patriots, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So out come the Patriots here to get their first shot on offense. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They'll throw with May.
And that is incomplete.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
The Patriots at 10-2 on the year, and they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 9 carries, 54 yards.
When a winning streak stretches this far, you start to wonder if a team is truly unstoppable. And here's a guy who's been very much the legs that have helped drive this team to wins week after week. And even when teams have keyed on him and tried to slow him down, he's still gotten the job done enough to avoid a loss. Talking with him in pregame, though, he thinks that this week could be his biggest week yet.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown. Lawrence now off the bootleg.
And Davis with it left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
From the 33, here's second down and 7.
Hey, reload. Here we go, son.
ETN up the middle.
And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
3rd and 4.
Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54. Here we go, son.
Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Rip, 23. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN to the 43, second down. The numbers on the ground for ETN last week.
12 carries, 52 yards.
And a rushing title's definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there, but they also understand that they're going to face
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Tuli Tuipulotu got in and dropped him. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Red on red. Silver.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Patriots take over. The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot, but nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs, so a good start, but a long way to go.
And you know, a blunt veteran inside their locker room has stood up at one point or another and said, you know all of this means nothing so far. We've got to cover this, get it done. What do we want to be? It's like winning a title in August, right, in preseason. Doesn't count. Let's go ahead and get this thing done.
The red challenge flag making an appearance. Doug Peterson not liking what he saw there.
After review of the play, the ruling on the
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. To the air, May.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Jordan Davis
Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
looking to throw. May.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 40. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On play action, May.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. To throw, it's May. This one into the hands of Pitts. Look at the big fella go.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Kyle Pitts
with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne.
And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
Now Lawrence. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Hey, Lion. Alert.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Thomas brings it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Hey, go. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Running out of the gun with Etienne.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Lockett, the motion man right. Off the play fake. Here's May.
He hits his target, Lockett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, it's May.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Throwing here is May. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Patriots have moved out in front.
Ryland on for the extra point.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
2nd down and 3.
Jason 24.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle.
And Kirk is going to have the Jaguars' 1st down as he'll be brought down at the 42-yard line.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
Rip 23.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Lawrence will throw.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Now, this is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979. And I would dare say Roger's numbers would be larger, but remember, he had a commitment to the Navy. A graduate of the Naval Academy, and back then you had to serve your 5-year hitch before you could go on and join the NFL.
He'll drop this one off with ETN.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Hey, easy. Route. Silver.
Lawrence going to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. In motion right is Davis. From the shotgun, Lawrence.
This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Patriots offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to... The Pats at the line ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's May.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
The production sensational here early on. That last catch going to put him up over 100 yards receiving already in this first half of play.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick, and the Jags will take over possession here up at the 44. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in this second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll get started out west in Las Vegas. And it's the Bills who are in control at halftime. Curtis Samuel, a big afternoon. 3 touchdown catches in that first half. From there, we head down to the desert. Check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Kyler Murray throwing the football well. He has 3 touchdown passes. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love, another terrific performance as his guys up their record now to 11 up and 2 down. One of the top performers in that first half was the running back Travis Etienne. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
They'll throw with May.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's May.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. From the shotgun, May with it.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 24 all. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the 2nd half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2.
And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey.
Lawrence giving to ETN here on the option.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
3rd and 5.
Decent 24. Here we go.
Lawrence.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That pick, his 9th on the season.
Remember when we were kids and you were playing Little League Baseball and they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order? That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field? That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions out there.
Exactly.
But the 9 picks
9
you want.
picks, you want that in a big way. That's a great season.
Heck of a season.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Let's go now.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Andre Sisco.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football. And that ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take it. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. 9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. To the air, May. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Looking to throw, May. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Second and 14. And this a quick slant to Lockett. It'll go down as a gain of 6. Third and 7 now.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Fourth down, here's May. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Kyle Pitts, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. A CD, after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Red on red. Here we go.
Straight ahead, Etienne. Oh, good move. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Hey, run. Here we go.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Hey, easy. Route. Still.
They go play action with Lawrence. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
And that's a nice gain by him on 1st down, picking up some key yardage.
Now 2nd and 3.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
To throw, it's May. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
The numbers there tell the story. That last completion going to move him up over 400 yards passing now for the game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Here's 2nd and 8. This will be caught at about the 5.
And the Patriots are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Throwing now, Lawrence. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Lawrence. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. And he'll get him a first down up past the 40 as the clock ticks on.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Back to throw, Lawrence. Into the hands of Ingram. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 8. And defensively, they'll say, you can have that. Here's 2nd down.
On red.
Here's Lawrence.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Now Lawrence.
Flushed out right. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So it's the Patriots who will have first crack at it as we're back underway here in overtime. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. New England's offense set to go. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
It's caught. Block it. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down is May. He's got his target. That's complete.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Throwing here is May.
They'll lock it with a grab over the middle.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Now May on the sneak, and he will have a Patriots first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Here's May. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. They'll throw with May.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at the concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime.